Hello there. Thank you so much for being here, and let's get started. I'd like to show you today here one of our first programs from the Business English Pro platform. And basically, you can look at this already, how this works. And so the clear concept, which comes out to be for comprehension or comprehend, language structure, execute, advance, and report. So far, the intention from this program when it comes about business English is way beyond just getting to be learning basic English. This is way more professional. The intention from this program is to improve your English skills when it comes about speaking professionally in a meeting and let's say international companies, whenever you have to be traveling abroad. So yeah, this is something way different. Of course, we'd like to share here our first program and the one that we're launching right now, which is the one from Human Resources into Business English. Human resources is always an important area when it comes about companies because I mean all of them get to be requiring certain leaders or human resources leaders that would be just in charge of checking out that everything would be working properly, nicely back in the company. And that's why we have developed so this whole program. You might notice that here at the very top, we do have the overall course progress where you're going to be able to look at so the progress that you have been getting or so developing as long as you get to be working with it. You can notice that here I do have the 10 modules in order to start with it. At the end, you do have an official diploma that you can use back in your resume. And for instance, here you might notice that it's given us so the introduction to HR role and communication foundations. So for instance, here it is giving us which is a pillar from the clear system that we were just talking about. So this is literally giving us which is a pillar from the clear model that we were just referring to before. As well, you might notice here the learning objectives and what you will learn. So what is it the main intention from this professional communication into this very first part? You're going to look at this because this whole desynchronous course is using artificial intelligence, which is something that we're really proud of. You might notice that here you're gonna
Hello, and welcome to the HR Business English course. I'm your virtual instructor, and I'm excited to guide you through this comprehensive program designed specifically for HR professionals. In Module 1, we'll dive deep.
once that you listen up to the instructions, in this case coming from Zara, you're going to have certain reading exercises. Here, you're going to have certain words involved because those are the concepts that are going to be important the most back into that specific lesson. Then you're going to have some key human resources vocabulary, like just get to remember this one. This is quite important. This is quite relevant. The comprehension check, which is like a first exam, let's say like a first test, a first evaluation. If you get something correctly here, it's going to be letting you know. If you get something incorrectly here, it's going to be letting you know as well. In this very first part, you do have feedback immediately and you can get to be changing your answer. In the final test, you are not able to look at the feedback immediately because it's going to be a little bit harder since it's a final assignment or test. Then you're going to have listening exercises such as this one.
Hi, I'm Sarah Johnson, and I'm the HR manager here at TechCorp. I oversee all aspects of human resources for our company of
And look at this. This is looking, I mean, it's just asking to look forward certain key phrases, like phrasal verbs that might be really useful to consider whenever it comes about human resources into specific companies. As for instance, I oversee, I get to be looking for my primary or my main responsibilities might be including I work closely with, that means so my first partner would be or might be, I ensure that, I make sure I'm passionate about, I really like that, or I'm into. So you can get to be seeing the transcript as well. This is really nice. So simultaneously, you might get to be listening
about
and reading.
150
Yes.
employees.
Nice to meet you, Sarah.
So you could be just reading the whole scenario or the whole dialogue, and this could be really nice. Then we can have interactive role play so you can get to be practicing all of your skills, not only listening, and as well grammar, vocabulary, speaking, which is something really nice. Look, I'd like to show you a little bit from this role play. Here it's giving us.
Hi Sarah, I'm Alex Chen. It's my first day and I'm really excited to be here at TechCorp. I have to admit, I'm also a bit nervous. Could you please tell me what I should expect today?
We allow the microphone to be used. Hi, hello. Well, this is Karina. I've been working in IUK for a while. I'd say that I do have plenty of responsibilities here, but all of them are exciting. I mean, when it comes about just getting to be coordinating people, the way that we make our students feel comfortable and to give them warm welcomings, I would say that you do learn a lot. Back on, you will be seeing your dialogue and you would be seeing your responses as well, which is something nice. And you as well here, as you can notice, you're going to be
Hi Karina, it sounds like you have a lot on your plate. I'm actually Alex, starting my first day at TechCorp, and I'm really eager to learn and get involved. Could you share some tips on how to make a good start in a new role?
You can see here that now it's going to be asking certain questions in order to follow up the conversation and so you can keep on practicing. And if there's something wrong, it's going to be letting you know so you can have here certain feedback. You do have 10 models as this one that I'm just showing you now, including the final exam, and so you can submit the assessment. There are 10 more models like this one, and I'm pretty sure you're gonna enjoy this course as we have been enjoying to see the whole process of building it. And yeah, we are just eager in order to get to see you working with this course. So see you really soon. Bye, stay safe.